Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here today to review the winter weather special from Jet TV 24 Fox 66. Apparently this aired because at 8 o'clock on Tuesday I watched the Connors on ABC, and I guess they aired that at 7:30. I didn't know about it. Could you not watch Inside Edition at 7:30? Well, anyways, I looked up Yuri.com. Yeah, I wanted to watch it and review it, and give you my insights with you about the show. And also, I have the link. If you guys want to see, if you want to see what, um, it's good for anyone around the Lake Erie area or in the Great Lakes region. About weather and stuff. I think it's very interesting. If you want to see the possibility of what my upcoming winter might be like, check it out. Uh, you know, and yeah, it's interesting. And I also want to talk about. I think the very first time I saw one was they had a time when Mother Nature really played a cruel joke on us back in 2017. Uh, the weather was somewhat. It got somewhat chilly and stuff like that. 2017. It snowed a teeny tiny bit. Like in November, we had like a half inch of snow. This year for November, we have 7.9, almost 8 inches of snow so far in November. You know, in December it snowed a little bit and a little dusting and stuff. I remember we had to go to a special thing where we got our ham at work, and it was really nice. It was probably 45, 50. I remember spending after that, spending time with Taylor and AJ, and then I spent time with my sisters for the weekend. Now, my sister had to work Christmas, and Christmas was a Monday. So I had a 4-day weekend, but we had to go to work Tuesday, the day after Christmas. Well, anyways, we had a big, thing and dinner and stuff. And then Sunday night, we went to Walmart. And I remember shopping in there. And I didn't see regular TV. And then I know Jody, my one friend, was working there from high school. And middle school, too. I lived close to him. And, I mean, you probably heard me talk about this before. I remember whenever, at the very end when we were putting stuff away, he's the guy that puts the carts away and stuff, at least back then. He said, be careful. They said, in a couple hours, it's going to start snowing and we're going to get like anywhere from 2 to 3 feet of snow within the next night or two. And it's already been a very mild winter. I mean, very mild. Like a little dusting here and there, and that was it. And I didn't say it to her. I said, there's no way. Sure enough, that Christmas Eve, I remember watching, it started snowing around, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock. I got home at 7:30. I remember watching the Grinch, the original Grinch. I haven't seen in ages. And then Jim Carrey Grinch. I almost said Drew Carey. Jim Carrey Grinch movie. Christmas Eve. And it started snowing. Oh no. And I remember Christmas as being really snowy. I mean, really, really deep with snow. I mean, really bad. And next day we had to go to work, and they had like a thing where we didn't have mail for a few days. They canceled our mail service for a few days. They couldn't get to us, and also they canceled the governor canceled commercial traffic for a few days. This was back in 2017. And it was bad for a long time, and it would not melt. It just kept accumulating for a long time, like a month. Then it started to warm up a little bit and melt some. Thank God. But it was a really bad winter. And then, I don't know if I saw Winter Special last year. I thought that was I saw the Winter Special for that year. The 2017, 2018 winter thing. I didn't see one for last year if they did one. I thought it was just a special show they did because of how bad the winter was and how surprised we were taken And we were on the news about how much snowfall we had. We had a ton of snow. I was shocked. And that's why I first saw the first one. I don't think I saw one last year, but I saw this one. I saw it and I wanted to review it. And basically it talks about like the three major weather guys from 24/66. Tom Atkins, Tom DeVecchio, and Dan Rupp. And they were talking about what causes the snowfall. And they had a whole bunch of technical stuff, but it's very fascinating. Like I said, I'll put the link if you guys want to watch it. I think it's definitely worth watching. And they have a segment about, how to go about travel and stuff like that. Now, one segment plays out like a car commercial for like 4 or 5 minutes. But they used to do that. They're probably a sponsor of the show. But the commercials were cut out, but that 1 4 or 5 minute section play out like a car commercial. But they used to do that in the golden age of television, where like shows would be, they have like in-made commercials like Cadillac or Lucky Strike or Carnation, you know what I mean, back in the old days. And they had some other stuff, and then they talked about what their idea for the upcoming winter would be. Now, I can tell you, I could give you the forecast for the week. I know my live stream, like I said, we had like one really bad day. Well, I mean, we had it was pretty cold all November. Aside, September and October weren't that cold. November was a pretty cold month. And then we had that one Monday where it started, we got like a rain-snow mixture, switching all over the snow. And then Tuesday, I remember going to work and probably a half foot of snow. It was really deep, and after that, it was still cold for like 4 or 5 more days. It snowed a little bit, and then it melted. And then we might have got a teeny bit of snow after that, like a dusting or so, but nothing, no big deal. Now, I'm recording this Sunday. The live stream last night, Saturday night, I know Shawnee Mack, who's in the PA, this would be a good video for him too, asked if we had freezing rain yet. And we started getting freezing rain at 1:30. I remember we had it, and then getting up earlier, it was really, really bad. Now it's like in the afternoon, it's warmed up. No big deal, no ice, no nothing, which is good. And, but he gave like his idea of how the winter's going to be. I said above normal for November. And then December said probably about average. And then with cold and snowfall, probably might be above average January and February. So that's why I'm glad I have that freezer, which is a godsend. So, that big freezer. I have a bunch of stuff. I have a bunch of stuff, provisions. So hopefully, anything happens, just stay local. Everything's like, I live in a really dinky town, but we have enough local stuff to it'll be okay within like 2-3 miles. But I mean, I liked the show. I thought the show was really good. I give it a 9 out of 10. The car commercial was, I think that was a sponsor too, but that's all right. No big deal. Yeah, for the show, it was very good. If you want to learn more about, there's also anyways, if you live in any of the Great Lakes, get snowfall, I think it's definitely a must watch. As far as like my winter forecast, for at least for the week, because I just go to Google, and look it up. Okay. Like I said, everything melted now. If there was ice on the ground, it melted now. Yeah, 43. It's basically going to be in the 40s and 30s and 40s. And then Monday it's going to start getting colder. With Monday being a high of 38 Monday. Nighttime a high of 30. And then it'll be in the 30s. Now Friday, nighttime high of 26. So that's how it's going to be. As far as snow, probably we might get snow Monday. Well, today, Monday. I'm putting it up Monday. Probably might get snow today, but it's always speculation. I don't know. Tuesday, it's mostly cloudy. Wednesday, Snow. Mostly cloudy. Yeah, snow maybe Friday. Cloudy, and then Sunday cloudy. But next Sunday. So I hope this video's been of some important entertainment to you, you know. And like I said, I'm no meteorologist. But I like doing this. I like doing weather updates, especially in the wintertime. None of those polar vortex Arctic blasts, those really sucked. It got so cold last February, it really, really sucked. Hopefully nothing like that yet. And then they talked about the storms that happened during Thanksgiving. I mean, it was a little bit chilly Thursday with winds and stuff like that, but I mean, nothing was that big of a deal for me. I said we got the freezing rain, but nothing really affected me that much, you know. But they were saying like 3 major storms coming to affect travel. I mean, but I didn't have like long distance travel. My sister still has not. As I'm doing this Sunday, as of right now, I'm putting this on Monday. My sister still has not had time also for us to have a proper Thanksgiving. I have my sister's place. I don't even know if it's going to happen, but I know I had my Thanksgiving Thursday. But I mean, she's a nurse with a crazy schedule. And I hope you like this video, everybody. Till next time, please take care, my Legion. Like I said, I'm going to leave the link to the winter weather special. I encourage everyone to see it. Anyone's interested in weather, and you know, it'll definitely help flesh out what I was talking about in my video. Take care, everybody, and take care, my Legion.